Hello, you beautiful human. How are you doing? It's been a long time. It's been 5 months, nearly 6 months since I've uploaded a podcast, and I just wanted to give you guys a update on why I needed that time. I know you don't, I don't have to, but I would like to. So, as you might be aware, in previous episodes I've alluded to going through something quite big, and I had referred to it a few times as a dark night of the soul. I'm not sure that's what it was still, but it resembled that somewhat, and I went through a massive upheaval of a lot of old pain and grief I had to experience again and hopefully remove from my body. It was quite difficult, so I wasn't able to give the podcast as much energy as it needed. So I stepped away and tried to focus on just getting through each day. I was still working on the podcast during that time when I had a random day of energy. I recorded a few more. I think there's about 7 or 8 ready to go. But I couldn't finish them, so I didn't. And I just wanted to thank you all for still listening and supporting me, and the guests also for me taking a very long time to put their episodes out. I was going through all of that stuff, as well as a lot of things happening in my life. I changed jobs in preparation for the situation that's currently happening. Myself and another family member agreed to become a guardian to a child of a family member that's dying, and since then, just last week, they have passed away, and so my life will be changed slightly again, but that's fine. That's what I want to do. And so I changed jobs to work less so I could be there for that child, and hopefully it is a fairly smooth as it can be kind of process between me and another family member caring for that child, and we will see how that goes. I'm sure it will be fine. And I feel like everything I went through the past year and a half, personally, internally, was preparation for that, as well as COVID, and also to give you guys, I don't know what yet, but the next version of me, the more solid version. I feel much more solid and somewhat prepared. I don't know, I just have this new perspective on a bunch of things, really, and I'm looking forward to being able to break down the process for you if I can, and just give you a different perspective. That being said, I don't want to do it yet because I feel like I need to focus on being more of service for other people and not share my story yet. I have, like I said, 7 or 8 podcasts ready to go, so they will be coming out soon. I feel like I'll have the energy for them now, and they will not reference COVID-19 or coronavirus, whichever one you prefer to call it, because this wasn't happening then. And then I've also got a collaborative podcast coming out about COVID and these crazy times. So that one will be coming out in between those at some point. I'll be working on that one today. And I have a Patreon now, but I really don't expect anyone to be financially supporting me and the podcast. As long as I'm working, this will continue to stay up, and it's like my number one priority to ensure that there's money for it. So I will keep it up as long as I can. And for now, my job is still happening, so I'm very fortunate to have that. And yeah, I hope you guys are well, and I really want to thank you for still listening and still reaching out and supporting me. So thank you very, very much. Feel free to get in contact. Just search up at BC Pod. Facebook, Instagram. My website is www.bcpod.com, and I look forward to hearing from you all. And please give yourself as much self-love as you can. Search up different ways to self-love if you are stuck for ideas, and just treat yourself like you would a small child. Don't send yourself to bed without brushing your teeth. Make sure you have a shower every day. Just do your best, that's all. It's a very difficult time for a lot of people, and I want you to feel as supported as you can from someone over the airways in another part of the world, possibly. But I definitely get a lot of healing from other podcasts, so that's what I hope that this podcast can also do for you. Lots of love, and you'll be hearing more podcasts soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.